So what's up, everyone? It is your girl, Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace. I'm trying to turn up the lights a little bit because it's that time of the day when the sun comes in the window real weird or whatever. So I didn't want to try to film the eye look right this second. So the eye look I have on my eyes right now, believe it or not, is from the Muppets X Colourpop Holiday Palette. So that video I actually edited and will be going up on YouTube later on. Going up on YouTube Sunday. Tonight I'm trying to get the Lisa Eldridge up, but I'm gonna have to like rush and get through these last two eye looks I need to do because I still need to get home and upload it to YouTube, because the computer I brought with me is the computer I edit on, which is my work computer, because my other computer's kind of old and I bought a new one for Black Friday, but I need to get home so I can edit it. So I need to cancel whatever has to go up tonight to make sure that it doesn't go up before I get home. And then I gotta come back here tonight because my video palettes finally showed up and I want to do that. But today's video, since I said all that and still didn't tell you what this video is actually about, it's about palette patterns. So I've been noticing there's certain brands, or like a lot of different brands, are coming up with the same sort of palette color stories. So that's why I'm calling it a palette pattern, because it's like it's a pattern of a whole bunch of different palettes coming out with similar color stories. So I've been noticing a lot of blue, green, and purple, blue, pink, and purple, pink and purple, blue and purple, and then green and pink. So I wanted to go through one of my collection that came out recently just to show y'all like it's a pattern of stuff that's coming out. Now they're not in any particular order. The only ones I put in the exact order were obviously the pink and green ones. Everything else is just gonna be like blue, green, and purple like I said. Blue, pink, and purple like I said. Pink and purple. And all those are just stacked next to me. But we're gonna start off with the simple ones, which is the pink and green. So we have the Mothership, Bella of the Ball, Bridgerton and Pat McGrath palette, or Pat McGrath X Bridgerton. So as you can see, this is just a pink palette, and then you have like this pop of green here. So we got all these pinks, and then we got this pop of mint green, and then this pop of gold. So you know, just one of the many palettes in my collection. But actually, this was the palettes I had the least amount to compare to. I'm picking up boxes as I go because I'm telling y'all I'm not trying to sit here all day with this. But yeah, so picking up the boxes as I go. Next, I have the Alamar X Encanto palette. They actually came out with this collection again this year, but they didn't have the the eyeshadow palette come back. They just had all the other stuff they had left over. I guess they had made more of a whole bunch of stuff than they needed, and so they did a 50% off on it. But this is what the palette looks like. At first I wasn't gonna get this, and I'm so glad I did, because I feel like they stepped up the quality in this palette quite a bit. But again, you notice it's like green and pink mainly. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if I should have showed this one or not, because I feel like it's kind of older and you can't get it anymore. But I just wanted to show you that I feel like there's a pattern going on. Now, this one palette I did make myself, so you can call it cheating if you want. But I redid my Millennial Pinks from Mented Cosmetics. If you all remember, this palette is like pink, and then it has like smoky grays and I think silvers in it. I just took some greens out of the Gemini and the 420 palette and put them in here and made it a pink and green palette. So I made my own pink and green palette. I think I've done that a couple of times. I think I have one other palette I did that with, but I just decided to show this one and call it a day. But yeah, so another pink and green palette, even though that one might be cheating because, you know, I made it myself. The next one I have is actually what I'm gonna film a video on, about why you don't need the what's that palette, the Glam Light X Strawberry Shortcake palette, or Strawberry Shortcake X Glam Light palette, because you already have this Unearthly Strawberry Milkshake palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's absolutely stunning. I love the color story of this. Is one of my favorite color stories from the brand. So I'm so happy I have it in my collection, and that I can compare it for you all when I do get the Glam Light collection, because I bought the Glam Light collection to show you it side by side, do comparisons, and then do a battle of love, of course. But I'm gonna do this video ahead of time just in case nobody wants to see that and you want to see a look with this palette. So you will be seeing this one next. I just thought this eye look I have on right now was so fire that I needed to film a video with it. And plus, like I said, since the sun is coming in the way it is, I didn't want like the sun to be all on my face like it was in the olden eye videos. Next, I have In the Limelight. I did switch this one around a little bit, not a whole lot, just a smidget, but it was mainly like these tones. I think I added like one more pink than was in here. I think I added this pink from the Tinkerbell palette, or it was from the One and Done palette. The what was it, the Western palette Colourpop came out with this summer. But this is what it looks like. I like the color story of this, okay. I just didn't like the fact it had sequin shades, and I feel like some of the greens are too similar shades, the matte and the shimmery greens. But it's a nice palette. I think it I didn't, if I remember correctly, I didn't like the quality of this as well as I like the quality of the, what do you call it? Of the Tinkerbell one though. God, let me turn off these lights brighter. Pretty soon it's gonna be too bright up in here because like it's already kind of bright and annoying me now, but I'm trying to do my best, y'all. So just stripe across my face is really annoying though. Next I have the Tinkerbell Sprinkle a Little Magic. If you all remember, this is a pink and green palette as well. I know this one is older, but this is one of my favorites that I've redone, and you all said you liked it too, so this is my redone one. I just took basically the fun shifting pinks from the One and Done palette, like I said. So I took this shade from that and this shade from that, and I think I might have taken one of the greens from the Boston Celtics palette. I don't remember, but this is what she looks like. Absolutely stunning. I need to pull her out and use it some more, but you know, I have so much other stuff, so it's like it's hard to just pull out stuff and use it all the time. I need to figure out which color palette I'm supposed to be using in my top 10. Wait, no, I know, never mind. And the last one I have to talk about, of course, is actually currently on sale for 40% off. I think the last day you can get this on sale is tomorrow. This is Angelica Nicholas and Odin's Eye, the Hella palette. So this is her collab with Odin's Eye. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And what is it? Pinks and green and like a smoky row at the very bottom. So you can do a smoky pink eye, or you can do a nice bright somewhat smoky green eye, or you can combine the greens and pinks together like I would do. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I really like this palette. I was thinking about getting a backup during the sale, but I was like, I would have rather had a backup of Club Nebula, and I didn't get one, and I'm not going to get one of this either. I do like the palette though, or else I would have kept it in my collection. But those are all the ones I noticed that I had in my collection that were pink and green, and as you can see, that's quite a bit of palettes. So I think I showed y'all like 6 or 7 eyeshadow palettes. Now a couple of them I did redo, but the whole premise is they started out as pink and green palettes. I just curated more of my pink preferences and green preferences in them, but they started off as green and pink palettes, if that best made any sense. So next we're going to get into like the other category of all the different colors I told y'all about. I guess I'll start off with the small stack because the big stack is going to take a little while. So of course I had to include the, what is this? Scooby-Doo and Glam Light Rut-Row Raggy palette. Because what is this? A blue, green, and purple palette. Now, if you all saw my video, you saw that I think I did a battle of love between this one and what is it? Baddie Beans, It's Freaking Bats palette. She actually did a video on this collection. I haven't watched her video to see what her thoughts were, but I am interested. So when I get home to upload the videos, I'll probably watch it then. But this is what the palette looks like on the inside. As you can see, blue, green, purple is all the rage, and you know, y'all know me, I'll be a whole clown about all of them, just like I used to do back in the day with the Papa Blue palette. I was like, ooh, it's a Papa Blue palette, I need it. But when I started out in makeup, blue was my favorite color to use. I still love blue. I love blue, green, and purple. But today, you see I did blue, pink, and green instead. I tried to do something different for y'all, and I'm obsessed with it. Next, I have the Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls palette. And again, what do we see? We see blue and purple. And I think, yeah, it's blue and purple. But again, I said there's lots of blue and purple palettes, blue, green, and purple palettes, blue, pink, and purple palettes. So pink and purple and like blue and green are all the rage right now. And I'm so excited for it because y'all know that those are my tones, those are my shades, those are my everything. So I'm just like, yes. Next one I have is Pat McGrath X Bridgerton. This is the Mothership Diamond of the First Water. I never knew these had names. But what do you see? You see blues, and you see like these mauvish, purplish type shades, and you see pink. So pink, blue, and purple palette again. Like people are just in love with these shades. I don't know what's going on. Now I think I included one palette in here that doesn't have all the exact shades, but it has enough of the colors to where I feel like it could go in here. So that would be the Odin's Eye Solomon 2 palette. This is currently on sale, I think, for 40% off on their website for the Black Friday sale. But as you can see, it has blue and purple. I know it has this royal orange, but you notice the majority of it is what I just talked about in this palette pattern video, which is why I just went ahead and included it, because there's only one row of this, which you got your blue and your purple again. So the blue can go with the orange as well, and the purple can go with the orange, so I'm assuming that's why they put it in there. I'd prefer they did a row of pink, so it could just be like a blue, pink, purple palette. But you know, I guess I get where they're coming from. They had a theme going and they went with it. I just wanted you all to notice that it's another one that has a lot of blue and purple in it, because blue and purple, blue, green, purple, blue, pink, purple is just all the rage right now, and I'm here for it. Next, of course, we have my Mented Cosmetics Night Flower palette. I love this palette. It is stunning. And what is it? It's blue and purple. So are we not noticing the theme? This is like one of my favorite palettes of all time from this brand, by the way. But I can't wait for those 2 palettes I just ordered like on Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure I ordered on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I ordered them on Thanksgiving, and I'm like, yes, I'm here for it. It's a vibe. But I love this palette so much. Now another blue, pink, and purple palette is the Sorcerer palette from Fenty Cosmetics. This is what she looks like on the inside. I love this color story. This is my favorite color story from the brand so far. I like the Druid palette she first started off with. I like this one. The Barb one I'm not that crazy about, but it's just like more of a warm tone, neutral-ish type palette, so I feel like that's why I'm not a huge fan of it. But if I had to pick a palette from this brand for you to buy, it would definitely be this one. I love the color story of this. Now, you do have to build up the mattes in this, just be advised. When it comes to this palette, you will have to build up the mattes. You can't just like pat it down and immediately blend it out. You're gonna have to build up the color in order for it to, you know, stay. But it's worth it because the shimmers in here are amazing, and the form is actually really good. I got another lethal palette for you. So this is the One Up palette, and what do we have? Blue, green, pink, and purple. So they just covered all the bases of all the palettes I've been telling you that I feel like color stories are similar they're coming out for. But you know I'm here for it. It's a vibe. That's why I got this huge stack of palettes to show you with all these color stories in it, because I love them so much. So this is another one of my favorite palettes from the brand. I like just about every Lethal Cosmetics palette I own. The only one I wasn't crazy about was the Berlin palette. Literally all the other ones to me are just absolutely fabulous. So any Lethal palette that you're looking to get, I would most likely recommend, except for the Berlin palette. I'm just not a fan myself, but you know, it's a teach his own thing. Okay, y'all, we only got 5 more palettes to go, so let's get to it, girl. Okay, so the next one I have is the Serenity palette from Cosmic Brushes. Everybody and their mom has been raving about this palette. I think I got it on the 3rd restock, and I think they're on like the 5th or 6th. It's actually on sale for Black Friday for like 16 bucks. I'm sure the sale will be over by the time I told y'all about that, but it's still an affordable palette, so it's not like you'd be missing out on a huge savings. And you can use my girl Karen code Cage Makeup, and you can still get a discount on it. So just use Karen's code and you should be fine. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure she said she had a code. Anyway, what do you see? You see blue, green, and purple. So I'm telling y'all, this is the theme, and I'm here for the theme. And the theme I'm absolutely loving, because I can never have enough blue, green, and purple palettes. I mean, clearly I can, because this whole stack isn't really necessary. But you know, since I'm a content creator, it kind of is necessary. And I need all the formulas, all the different brands to like do reviews and things of that nature. So that's why we're here. But I just want y'all to notice I love this pattern of these blue, greens, and purples. Now, I don't know what's up with the random pop of orange shade going on up here. Like, I'd prefer to have a pop of something else. Like, I don't know. But, you know, it's there. And, you know, we just have to accept her because, you know, she's there. What are we supposed to do? Next I have Palettopoly from Ace Beauty. This is one of my all-time favorite palettes from them. I like just about every palette I have from them though, so it's not like they have bad quality. It's just I definitely use this one a lot this year. I think I've used it at least 5 or 6 times, and y'all know as many palettes I review and get in, the fact that I've used this 5 or 6 times says a lot. This is what the palette looks like. It is blue, green, purple, and pink. So it has, again, a lot of what I said, and they just threw the pinks in here as well. But I really love the color story of this. It's a whole vibe. I actually compared this to the palette I'm gonna show y'all next, and got a pretty similar eye look. So it's like, if you would prefer to order from one brand instead of the other one, be my guest. But I really like this palette, and I think this whole set was on sale for like 30 or 40 bucks, like the game and like all that. I just bought the palette on its own when it was on sale, but you know, each his own. Next we have the Glamlite X Barbie palette. So if you all saw my video, then you know I did a battle comparing this one to the one I just showed you, because I feel like they have really similar color stories. Again, what do you see? Blue, green, purple. Sorry, blue, pink, purple, and then you have like this little neutral row right here. But I really like the quality of the palette. I actually really like this, and the fact it's $29. I think it's $24 or $29 on sale right now on Glamlite's website for their Black Friday sale. You need to go ahead and run and get it while you can. Again, I don't know why I'm doing that, because like this video probably ain't gonna go up before then, so my bad. But like the quality on this is really nice. I really like the color story of it, and again, it's just serving the colors I like: the blue, the pink, the purple, the blue, the green. the purple, like everyone's just serving these colors. And then Glamlight came again with the Glamlight X Michaela palette and served more of what? Some blue, green, and purple. So you got your blue, you got your green, you got your purple, and then you got like a lot of shimmers to match those tones. I like the fact that you gave a decent amount of mattes to like blend and transition and airbrush and all those kinds of things. So I really appreciated that in this palette. This is like one of my all-time favorite Glamlight palettes just because of its color story alone. I love a blue, green, and purple moment. Like it's just everything. Everything. I just can't. The noise it makes is kind of noxious, but you know, I mean, I guess I'm okay with it because it's aesthetically pleasing, but you know, like this noise, I need it to stop. The last one I have to talk about, I know y'all, we at the end. This is the Color, what is this? Color Scheme Pro 777 palette from Planet Makeup by Yolanda. And what do we have? Greens and blues. There's a touch of purple and a touch of pink, but it is green and blue. And what did I say the color theme seemed to be for everybody? And what are you seeing here? A whole bunch of greens and some blues, and you got a pop of pink and a pop of purple. So I mean, everybody's down for the blue, green, and purple vibe, and I'm here for it. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that y'all all, you know, are following suit and giving me these blue, green, and purple palettes. And these green and pink ones. I'm fine with that too. Because, you know, like the AKA colors look cute. I don't know about you, but the AKA colors look cute to me. So, those are all the palette patterns I had to show you today. You can comment down below and tell me if you've been noticing this trend. Or if you notice another palette pattern trend that you want me to touch on. Because it's like, I can touch on some more and pull palettes out of my collection. And then we can talk about it down below. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all are diamonds. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.